Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, none of this be possible. Shout out to my replay gang, my overseas gang, and my unsubscribed gang. That being said, let's get right into this. Shout out to the member, and I will be having more content starting tomorrow. Here we go, y'all. Hear how this goes. Listen, rolling in pieces. Look, y'all, right now we're gonna get a halt to this situation, man. I don't know why no other guys out here putting, our own collective male spin on this narrative of us being intimidated by women, but I'm really starting to realize a lot of guys are dumb. So, you know what I mean? Sigmas, listen, I need for you guys to go ahead and put this kind of information out. I also want to say, you alpha content creators, man, and you Kevin Samuels beta wannabes, or Kevin Samuels flunkies that he left behind that never quite filled his seat or his shoes. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all are popping up my feed, and I don't watch y'all like that. 111 the time as I say this, so you know it's real. You watching my content, you better put a little bit more time and rewording whatever you put up. Unless you want to catch my wrath. I know you might think you have a group of dudes that y'all go on podcasts. I will take and snipe each one of y'all out. I do not care. I don't care. Watch how you speak and watch the words that you use that you get from me. So if I get a hinkling that you're dropping shade in any type of way, I'm gonna come after you. And let me tell you something, nothing's gonna save you. The little bit of money you think you have, well, I'll take your wife from you, man. Are you serious? You think that little bit of bread you got is gonna save you? Nah, bro. Take your chick from you, man. I'll take your chick from you. So you might want to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might want to move a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? Just move a little bit differently, because, I'm in these streets now. This Dayton Coach streets, the Manosphere streets, and, I'm probably popping up on y'all's feeds. Be careful what you say. You will be held accountable. Also, when people are putting stuff online, you people, you dating coaches, all right. When people put stuff up online, you are allowing for people to go online and critique you and whatever and whatnot. Also know that means that works both ways. So if you want to come over here with that kind of crap, understand I'm going to flip around, go through your content, make reaction videos, and cook you up. If you seem kind of zesty as a man and you're married, I'm going to cook you up, dude. I'm going to cook you up. If you're any of the other manosphere type of dudes out there running, don't come over here in this Sigma lane. I'm telling you. And I'm like 50 Cent. When I get started with you, I'm never going to stop. Even when I'm at the top, I'm still going to cook you. I'll find time to do it. So be careful about what you're saying about this Sigma over here, or indirect shots or innuendos. You think you're smart. Some of us are actually C students. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with anything. You know what I mean? The system and the way it's set up and how you go about, knocking out classes has nothing to do with your intelligence. We need to watch how we move. If you feel like you're smart, go ahead and say what you have to say directly. You know what I'm saying? Saying gaslighting things is not going to save you. You know what I mean? Talking about broke dudes, always got stuff. That's not going to save you. At one point in time, you dudes were broken. At one point in time, and we don't even know if you're really making money like that now, because at one point in time, you guys were hiding your subscriber count whenever that option was available. Now, why would you need to hide your subscriber count if you're comfortable and masculine in your frame? Y'all need to stop playing around with me, man. I'm not the one to do it. Y'all been around for a long time. I've watched some of y'all's stuff. I've watched y'all evolve, and a lot of y'all wouldn't be where you're at if it wasn't for Kevin Samuels and you riding his tailcoats. I ain't riding nobody's. None of y'all been able to replace him since he left. You're just putting up more clips of him. I'm not trying to be the man, okay? I'm gonna be my own man. I'm gonna make my own lane. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead and keep, kissing up to that man and using him after he's passed on. That's what you're doing, you're using him. I'm gonna go ahead and cut in my own lane. Now let's get back to the subject. Listen, these ladies out here, man, and these women, and the gaslighting, they don't take rejection well. They don't take rejection at all, actually. So when you have these crazy women talking and saying things like, oh, well, these guys are intimidated by us, I gotta go for younger guys. Let me tell you what that means. That just means that the men of my age and older men are not able to be manipulated by, my looks and my raggedy ass what I believe to be tactics, manipulative tactics, narcissistic tactics. And I gotta go to a younger guy who can get caught up in just trying to get some and not thinking about the raggedy behind whoever's talking all this stuff, because only young guys gonna go after older women that have been, you know what I'm saying, taken to pound town by multiple dudes, ran in and ran out. And that guy, that young guy, his testosterone is going crazy. He just wants to get some. No guy of any kind of substance or value is going to go after these raggedy boss chicks. And let me tell you something about these boss chicks. These boss chicks are traumatized leftovers. These boss chicks are boss chicks because being a woman, right, they are not able to do it. So what they do is they see men, take leadership from men, but take it out of context, try to take the role of a man, and then start projecting. Go to school, get a degree, get in shape, you know what I'm saying, get close to God. What else are they doing, man? You know what I mean? Getting these positions or being an entrepreneur, taking on all of that assertive type of energy, making GMO masculine energy, and then running around wondering why they can't get a man. What? Listen, I don't care if you are a female. If your energy is masculine, if your mindset is masculine, you would have to get a down low guy or a broken man or one of these new generational guys that were raised by single mothers to be able to be with a woman like that. Any man is not going to have some woman questioning everything he does, thinking that it's her raggedy ass job to come up with critiques for the boss plan. She's not going to come up with nothing, but believe it's her raggedy ass job, like management, to come into your life, not have no value prior to you, or no value of great substance, or she'd have a man already, and then think it's her job to manage you. No, I think's not. You can't even manage your own raggedy ass lives. If you could, you would not have a bunch of kids out of wedlock. If you could, you would not be racking up bodies, because you know that your value, but y'all know that your value is dictated off of the condition of your womb. You know that. You know, but you want to have it the way you want to have it. You know, you act like, obviously men have the desire to run around and screw everything that they see, but you women act like now you got to have the same thing. See, that Jezebel spirit's taking over. These are king slayers. The Bible's spoken of them all throughout history. See, these are the real problems in society that'll take men out of their frame and take society down while living off society, talking about they don't like society. You know what I mean? These are the same type of contradicting, you know what I'm saying, living in this delusional reality type of females that want to completely emasculate men, have them take the role of whatever the woman used to be, while asserting themselves into the role of man, and then gaslighting us and saying, well, you should want us. We have degrees, we have bodies, you know what I'm saying? We've learned techniques through those bodies. You know what I mean? We've lived and made mistakes. You know, we got traumas that we want to pass on to you and possible future children. Why don't you want us? You have no value. Why in the world would I want a woman that's going to cause me to be stressed out all the time? You know what I'm saying? When I could get a woman that's going to bring me peace. There's nothing about you, right? Y'all keep thinking that money, you know what I'm saying, means something to a real man. What in the world would a woman's money mean to a real man? I cannot for the life of me get an understanding. Why do y'all keep leading with that? Why do you keep leading with your jobs? You're used to Pookies and Ray Rays where your money means something, but then you're talking about you want a real man. Well, how are you leading with your wallet and your resume and you want a real man that doesn't care about none of that? A real man wants peace in his home. He wants children that are raised in a house where the father and the mother are getting along on the same page. The mother knows her role, he knows his. And something else I'm going to tell you, it is really offensive. And see, this is the problem I have, and I'm going to be real with you. It's really offensive having Caucasian women talking as if, oh man, this is slavery. This is slavery. The audacity of you. The audacity. The kind of, having messed the word up, the audacity you have. I want to say something different, but I don't want to get flagged, right? But the audacity you have to call something slavery that you know nothing about, right? But you're out here just throwing the word around. Being in a relationship with a man is slavery. Shut your goofy ass up. People's ancestors have gone through all kind of shit under that name slavery, and Caucasian women can get online and call marriage slavery? based off nothing. Based off nothing. When slavery has happened in this country and there's historical pictures and facts and details, but you're going to compare a relationship that you got into willingly to slavery. All women don't need to be doing it, period. But when I see, ooh-wee, boy, it does something to me. It does. It's just like, I'm gonna be real. A lot of Caucasian women just want to struggle. And knowing that they are the majority race in this country, and knowing that their men are the one that is writing most of the legislation, they want to make it, they want to rewrite history and make it seem like they're part of our struggle by calling themselves, you know, LGBTQ. And listen, you raise the men that are writing policies in this country. Do you think that we forgot that? Why in the world do you keep trying to act like nobody? I'm going to make sure that we all remember that, okay? So, no, Caucasian women, you're not going to get a pass out of this. You keep trying to get a pass out of stuff. You keep sitting in the back starting stuff and then using another race of women to be the forefront and the person out there taking all the heat. While if you look at it and look at the movement when it started and the ones involved, this thing really got kicked off by a whole bunch of Caucasian women mostly. Then he brought a bunch of other groups of women in because, hey, you know what? You know what I mean? Women don't want to take accountability. But what I'm not going to allow you to do is run around calling marriage slavery, saying that you feel like a slave. Oh, we're going to throw that word around like your ancestors weren't running around with actual slaves, right? So you know what it feels like to be a slave, right? Man, the audacity, bro. See, we got to stop letting people get online and just say whatever. You have Caucasian women trying to, you know what I'm saying, what do they call that stuff? Divest from their racial background and have their own category where they're able to call their own men that they make and raise, what do they call them? Misogyn. See, this let me tell you something, man. See, out there right now, I'm gonna tell you what they're using misogynistic and toxically masculine as. Those are the new shame words for men. See, before they go after certain groups of men and could always get them, right? Oh, you're racist. And I'm just gonna go and put it out there. They'll call these groups of men racist, right? Destroyed their whole career automatically, bada bing, bada boom, done. You know, now misogyny is the new racist word. Oh, he's a misogynist. That way they can put all men of all races in that group. So it can't be just limited to a certain group of men that were getting destroyed by that word before. I'm not gonna lie to you, that being called a racist was destroying them, man. You know what I'm saying? White dudes having a hard time, bro. You know what I mean? And then now misogyny and toxically masculine. So now we have Caucasian women basically calling black dudes racist. If you want to break it down, that's really what it is. They have a way now to turn around and make us into bad guys when we have nothing to do with them. We're not their dads, their uncles, we're not their nephews, their kids. We have nothing to do with them, but now they have a way to go up to a black guy and, oh, you shut your mouth. Don't come around me talking about slavery or misogyny. I'm gonna call you what you are, a colonizer. That's what you women are doing. You're the new colonizers. Welcome. Welcome. You're the new slave masters. Only a slave master would feel okay with speaking of slavery so openly and so willy-nilly. Like, I can just say this now. Da, 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 la, la, la. You know, no, you cannot. No, you cannot. You're not going to code switch, go around your grandparents and go around certain black folks and speak a certain kind of way. Then get online and be a full F-wordist and calling black guys have nothing to do with you. You don't date them. You don't marry them. But then you're over here talking about their, shut up, man. This stuff is getting old and it's getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? So now you believe that the gender of woman is a whole different thing and that all men are bad. And that even though certain groups of women have benefited from the way things have been set up for, you know, plenty and plenty of years, right? You know, now they want to be in the forefront or beside or behind saying, hey, listen, this is slavery. And what are you talking about? Do you not know the history of this country? Do you not know what slavery really was? Do you not know? Do you really think that you're gonna come around me? I wish you would. I wish one of y'all would. Let me get on a panel and have a woman, period, talk about slavery, and I'll bring up what slavery really was. But let a European woman call what she willingly got herself into slavery in front of me. I am going to embarrass you off the internet and shame you out of existence. You shouldn't be able to fix your lips to talk like that. But see, now since all women are jaded, burnt, used up, let society tell them to go out there and get a bunch of bodies and get a degree, you can get whatever man you want, and now they're all reaping the repercussions of that. They want to go ahead and jump behind all this stuff, and I'm gonna remind all you women to go look up history and see what slavery really was. And stop calling something that you volunteered to get into slavery. Stop doing that, man. Now, I can tell you what men are feeling like, and I can say this because my ancestors have a little bit of history with this. Whenever I'm being forced into doing something that I don't want to do, when I'm telling you I don't want nothing to do with you, I would really call that some type of slavery. And when the powers that be work in your favor and society is set up to be in your benefit with everything you do and everything you do wrong, I would definitely consider what all men are in right now, especially in the West, slavery of some sort, right? Because we're out here still building infrastructure, slaving away, putting down piping, slaving away, doing the hard work while y'all get cush office jobs, making the same money or more, being hypergamous, wanting to date up. So basically you put us out of most of the women. So society has helped you make it equal for you to work in corporate jobs, not doing the same level of manual labor as we have to do, while still enjoying all the benefits of society and the manual labor we put in, while trying to say that we're putting you in slavery. Listen, man, the projection is crazy. The projection is crazy. Let me tell you something. Any man right now that's retaining himself, and I'm telling you, man, if you're listening to me, retain your seed, even if you're married. Put that junk on rations. Retain your seed, and everything I'm saying to you will make sense. You know, it's obviously making sense. These content creators are eating off my plate and regurgitating my information without changing it up. I told y'all before, if you pop in my feed, if you sound word for word, boy, you know I'm gonna take you on, and you know I don't care how many subscribers you have or however you try to gaslight me. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to destroy you, man. Y'all are too weak. Y'all are all following one man. How in the world are you going to be able to destroy me and I don't follow nobody? Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. And the words you use of mine, you better start rewording them a little bit. Put some effort in you, lazy ass motherfucker. See, a lot of y'all get online and think a little bit of money can save you, man. Ain't no, let me tell you something. Y'all got a little bit of money building clout off of people looking for a leader. And you got on here and you ran up the numbers, clout chasing another man or whatnot, right? Or doing what another man did. I don't have no respect for that, man. It's not hard to do. So talking about your money, what does that mean to a boss? What does that mean? Let me tell you what it means to me. When all you can bring up, oh, they're broke, always broke. Your fucking punk ass was broke at one point in time too. Probably not that long ago. So you know that any man can bring himself out of any struggle. So what are you saying? What are you saying, boy? Y'all watch how y'all talk. I'm letting you content creators live. And I'm gonna end this off with this because I wanna make sure that I finish off. I know y'all are watching and you're disrespectfully eating right off my plate and taking the words right out of another man's mouth. I'm watching you. I can make a reaction video at any point in time. I have 4 YouTube channels. I have 2 TikToks, and you can sit there and run your mouth. Well, he's not that big of a threat. Maybe not yet. Yet. Let me tell you something else. I'm not like y'all punks. I don't need to go along and get along. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying, jump on your podcast to get where I need to go. What I will do, however, is cook you up. And as I grow, continue to cook you up. And cook you up my entire career, just like 50 Cent did, right? Because I'm not the one to mess with. So keep coming over here thinking, oh, well, I'm gonna eat off his plates while looking zesty as hell and doing that. Let me tell you something, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Watch how you move and watch what you say. Do you understand, boy? I'm your daddy. If you eating off my plate, I'm your daddy, right? So you better listen up before you get a spanking, okay? Ain't none of y'all boys tough. Ain't never busted a grape, ain't never worked hard, man. Shut y'all goofy ass up before I expose all y'all. You understand what I'm saying to you? Sit back, shut up. You get my notes, rewrite them. If I catch you disrespecting me again, you know, and I'm talking to all of y'all, black dudes and the white dudes in the manosphere. You disrespect me, I'm gonna come after you. And you can think that you can gang up. The more you gang up on me, the more I like it, man. The more that all of y'all feel like it takes a group to come after one person, the more I think about that and the more I go harder. So, and I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't never gonna stop. But to all my subscribers and my actual supporters and my fans, meaning my haters, you know what I'm saying? You guys hit the like button, share the live, and subscribe. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You haters out there and you content creating copycats, I'm gonna spank your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Running around, not acting man-like. So I'm gonna show you how men handle business. I don't do all this passive aggressive. And when I get ready to call y'all out, I'm gonna call you out by name. And I'm keeping an eye on a few of you right now. I already called out that entrepreneurs and cars, goofy boy. You know what I'm saying? I see some of you black dudes doing some of this goofy stuff. You better chill out. You better chill out. KS ain't here to save you. You know what I'm saying to you? Ain't none of y'all Sigmas, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. Not none of y'all that's in that group. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, to my subscribers, peace, love, and light. Y'all gonna get back on here, try to get back on here later and do a reaction video. I might be cooking up a copycat and wannabe content creator that might have more subscribers than me, or I might be cooking up just another video. You never know what I'm gonna do. That's why you gotta always stay tuned, because I ain't worried about none of y'all. None of y'all got better words than me. None of y'all are smarter than me. And the way that y'all try to play with words and be cute, it just comes off soft and zesty. I'm just gonna be real, man. And that's a problem with y'all, right? Y'all ain't got it like that. You got some of the words, you got some of the money, but you don't have the overall dynamic to bring women and people in. You don't get women like that. You shouldn't need money and things to get women. I get women without nothing. Yeah, you see me coming towards y'all. You see me getting there. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You see me coming closer, you know what I'm saying? You see me getting there. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, all right? All right. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Remember, hit the like button, share the live, and subscribe. You know, I'm gonna get on TikTok for a little bit, and then like I said, I might get back on here and do a reaction video to something, all right? Peace, you guys. Take it easy. I got to shut this stuff right here. I gotta let him go. I don't know what he's stopping for.